Welcome back, and we are ready to continue with the Harrah's Exciting Drivers Challenge. It was fun, wasn't it?
Oh,
a lot of
yeah.
races, great drivers. Everybody's really trying to, you know, grab the gold ring. And the 8th race was coming up, and at this point, Dan Dube was having a terrific day. He was in the lead at that point, wasn't he?
Yeah. Let's see if he can hold on to it. And here he's got Landfair's first mock. This is a new addition to the U.S. and to the Josh Green stable.
Who names a horse like that?
I don't know.
That's why she did the race, because I saw the name. I said, I can't pronounce the name.
Heartbroker seems to be improving each year. He's 4 years old, doing a lot better than he did last year. And On Your Mock picked up a win in the same class in his last start.
You know what? See, I would have done the mock and the mock stuff as an exacta box.
Oh.
The mock and the mock.
Okay,
I was doing the name stuff, you know?
Yeah.
Heartbroker shows speed from mid-pack, and so too does Nighthawk Hall at the cones. PJ Count on Luck and B Blissful up close, and Heartbroker crosses and clears easily from Nighthawk Hall before the first turn. It's Heartbroker by a length and 3/4 from Nighthawk Hall, and B Blissful is a stalking third. Next in line comes PJ Count on Luck. He's 5 off the lead from the 4th spot. On Your Mock is next with Landfair's first mock, and Eagle Bear Wires is the early back marker, some 9 lengths off the leaders through an opening quarter of 27-1. They come past us for the first time. It's George Napolitano and Heartbroker, challenged by Yannick Gingras and B Blissful, and B Blissful pokes ahead in front with 1 lap to go. B Blissful will clear from Heartbroker. Nighthawk Hall is just behind that front pair. PJ Count on Luck is out and moving from 4th, and he's drawn within 2 lengths of the lead. On Your Mock is following his cover. Landfair's first mock moves 3rd over, and Eagle Bear Wires continues to trail. He is only 4.5 lengths off new leader PJ Count on Luck, who pokes the neck out in front from B Blissful just after the half in 55-1. Up the backstretch, PJ Count on Luck takes the lead by a length and a quarter, and On Your Mock continues on uncovered. B Blissful is locked in the box. Landfair's first mock is now 2nd over at 2.5 lengths off the lead. Heartbroker has nowhere to go. Eagle Bear Wires moves to the outside as 5 off the lead, and Nighthawk Hall has 6.5 to make up from last on Your Mock, who is opened up by nearly 2. Landfair's first mock moves up at a second. PJ Count on Luck is tiring at the cones. 3/4 in 122-4. They come to the top of the stretch, and it's a 2-horse breakaway. On Your Mock by a length. Landfair's first mock continues to give chase. It's 5 lengths back to an all-out B Blissful with Heartbroker, and in the center of the track, Nighthawk Hall. They're 70 yards out, and Landfair's first mock takes the lead.
We had to show you a little more Dan Dube action because he wins this one, and overall he wins, you know, the whole Drivers' Challenge.
He was the man.
Yeah, he was the man with the most points. Landfair's first mock was an 11-1 shot, traveled on the outside, paced the fastest home, and picks up a 1:50-4 career best with Dan Dube. He had a killer day.
He did.
4 wins.
I wonder if he took his vitamins and said his prayers.
I don't know. Maybe we should ask him.
Let's just do that. Here's Dan Dube. We're here with Dan Dube, who last Sunday had a stellar day here at the old Harrah's Chester Corral. You won 4 races in the Driver Challenge. What did you do? Was it anything special you did to win all those races?
No, that's just I got some good horse and turned out to be lucky that day, you know.
And what happens when you're in a driver competition with, you know, the guys in the driver colony? You're up against the same guys, this and that, but it's a competition. Does it give you a little extra impetus to, you know, to try harder, or is it all just money related and whatever?
No, I think we all get along pretty good, and you know, no, that's not. It's like another race, you know. We try to make the most money we can, and that's it.
So there's no reason why you can't take me out on your yacht and, you know, have a nice dinner catered for me and whatever?
Anytime you want.
There you go. It's time now to go to the 10th race and the feature race on Sunday's card. It's always a terrific race. It's race 10, and the real bangers go in there, and you've got to figure that maybe there'll be a sub 150 mile going on. And with that, here's Heather.
Thank you very much. Foiled Again is your race favorite in here, so keep an eye on him. I love P.S. I Love You Heartbreaker. Isn't that a great name? He won the Open Handicap at Yonkers the last time out, and Total Truth, he's this close to being a $2 million winner.
Wow, okay,
Yeah.
Let's watch. Here's a call from James.
Sharky Osborne shows the most speed from mid-pack, and he is flanked by P.S. I Love You Heartbreaker and Total Truth. The extreme outside, foiled again, is driven up into the top 3, and Sharky Osborne will be pressed along by PSI Love You Heartbreaker into the first turn. They've opened up 3 lengths on Total Truth, who moves up third from foiled again. It's 2 lengths farther back to Michael's Marvel Quality Western, and No Perfect Escape is the early trailer, about 10 lengths off leader PSI Love You Heartbreaker through an opening quarter of 26 seconds even. You come past us for the first time. PSI Love You Heartbreaker, as expected, leads at a length and a half from Sharky Osborne, and here's a challenge from Total Truth with 1 lap to go, and Total Truth takes charge into the bridge turn. PSI Love You Heartbreaker is relegated to the pocket spot. Sharky Osborne is a stalking third. Foiled again comes off the cones. He's 3.5 off the lead. Michael's Marvel is out to track his cover. No Perfect Escape moves third over at the outside of a ground-saving Quality Western. The field is covered by 6 lengths through a half of 54-2, and it's Total Truth who leads them up the backstretch. Total Truth by a length and a half. Foiled again will offer first over pressure with 3/8 to go. PSI Love You Heartbreaker is locked in the box. Michael's Marvel is gapped on his cover. He's 3 lengths off the leaders. Nowhere to go for Sharky Osborne. No Perfect Escape is behind stalling cover. He has 4.5 to make up, and Quality Western continues to trail 5.5 off leader Total Truth, and foiled again is at the leader's throat latch. 3/4 in 1:22.1, approaching the top of the stretch. It's Total Truth still with the nose in front from foiled again. A length and 3/4 back is PSI Love You Heartbreaker. Sharky Osborne needs racing room from the back of the pack as No Perfect Escape under urging. 150 out. It's Total Truth still with the head in front. Foiled again continues to give chase. PSI Love You Heartbreaker up the cones, and Total Truth wins.
You can't handle the truth.
I can't handle it.
There's a reason this horse was named 2006 Pacer of the Year. Not just locally, for the entire of North America. He was the man. And the reason, he's not too shabby, that's why.
Did you touch me?
Yeah, I think I did.
Oh, again.
He had a month and a half off, and this is only his second start back. He goes out there, wins in 1:59.3. And does most of the work.
Babe.
Oh, you know, when you don't have horses racing in sub 50 miles, it's very hard to remember that there's a 140 something going on.
And you know what the crazy thing is? 1:59.3 for these horses would have been walking.
Yeah,
right or wrong?
Yeah.
It's pretty nuts.
So I just want to say my BFF, Tommy Kugel, takes care of Total Truth, so I had to give him a shout out.
You
BFF,
touched me twice,
do you know what that
3
means?
times. How can he be your BFF?
I'm Italian. BFF is best friend forever.
No,
you know that,
I knew
right?
That. I got
yeah,
kids.
He's got teenage daughters.
Okay. And let's go to Monday's feature, which was the Filly and Mare Open. It was a $40,000 event as well. Enhanced tonight was even money for Tim Tetrick. You may have heard of him. Ideal Weather with Gingras was the 2-to-1 second choice. Sports Fancy was the 5-to-2 third choice with Tony Morgan. It promised to be a competitive event, and it was. Here's James with the call.
Good start for Leslie Fia, and Sports Fancy at the cones is Pacific Philly, and it's Leslie Fia with the head in front, but Sports Fancy is driven up to take the lead just before the first turn. It's Sports Fancy by 3 parts of a length, and she will clear from Leslie Fia. 2 lengths back is Pacific Philly in third, followed by Ideal Weather. Then comes Little Miss Dragon, and Enhance the Night is the early trailer, about 7.5 lengths off leader Sports Fancy as they race single file past the opening quarter in 26-4. They come past us for the first time. It's Tony Morgan and Sports Fancy in control of the terms. The lead is a length and a half from Leslie Fia in the pocket spot. Pacific Philly is a stalking third, and Ideal Weather tips off the cones from fourth. She's now a joint third and 2.5 lengths off the lead. Little Miss Dragon is following her cover, and Enhance the Night moves third over from last, 5.5 off leader Sports Fancy as they approach race's midpoint. It's Sports Fancy, a length and a half the better of Leslie Fia, who drafts along in the pocket spot. Ideal Weather continues to advance on the outside of rivals past the half in 55-2. Up the backstretch, it's Sports Fancy by a length and a half from Leslie Fia and Ideal Weather. These two a joint second past their point of departure. Little Miss Dragon is slightly gapped second over. Pacific Philly is gapping the pylon. She's 4 off the lead. And Enhance the Night has 4.5 to make up from last as she tips 3 wide moving into the far turn. 3/4 in 1:23 even. They're midway around the turn. It's Sports Fancy by a length and a half. Enhance the Night is picking off rivals one by one. Leslie Fia moves from between horses, then comes Ideal Weather, Pacific Philly, and last Little Miss Dragon, top of the stretch. Enhance the Night with the head in front. Sports Fancy is fighting on. Leslie Fia under urging. Pacific Philly at the inside, and it's Enhance the Night.
Tim Tetrick demonstrates that patient driving style that he's got, rather.